Go!
Flacco Mania is in the house! Woo! Yeah!
Hell yeah, let's go, baby!
Yeah! Flacco Mania!
Flacco Mania!
Yeah! Flacco Mania!
Thank you, Joe Flacco!
Yeah! Flacco Mania!
We're looking for a hero, baby. Thank you, Joe!
Yeah! Flacco Mania! Flacco Mania! Flacco Mania! Joe Flacco!
Joe, thank you,
Thanks,
baby!
Joe.
Woo!
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Let's go, Browns, let's go, Browns. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to Dog Pound Rants. We are so stoked. Z-Man is back. Z-Man is back.
I'm out of my coma, man.
That's right. He's out of his Mountain Dew. Let's have some more. Let's get
celebrate.
started for the playoffs because we're in the playoffs. What do you have to say about
Clinched,
that,
baby.
Z-Man?
Woo! You want me to start, dog? Wow.
You start
Wow.
the opening of the show.
Welcome to Dog Pound Rants. I'm Z-Man.
I'm A-Dog. Yeah.
Let's get it started, man.
Woo.
You
Party.
all know what happened Thursday night. We clinched, baby. And I'm
That's
riding the
awesome.
high, baby, of the Dog Pound. What an awesome night in Cleveland. The Jets were just the wrong team at the wrong time in the wrong place, baby. And unfortunately, we had to roll over them, and we rolled them out, man. And I want to just start real quick. My intro, my opening is I'm going to quote Coach Stefanski. What a fucking great job he's done. This is what he said. The journey continues as we're just getting started. We earned that second season. I got your back. I will fight my balls off for my teammates. Fight for my brother, baby. And what that means is we clinched the fifth seed. As of yesterday, the games that happened, we are the fifth seed. We will be playing either the Jaguars, the Houston Texans, or the Colts, and I could give a shit. We beat them all. So the first trip of the journey will be to go to one of those in the AFC South, one of their houses, and fuck them up again.
Fuck 'em up.
What do you have to say, baby? Woo!
First off, I love that Stefanski speech.
He is the man.
I love you used the word balls.
Yes, he did.
Because this team's got more balls than any team in the NFL right now. I don't give a shit what you say.
Absolutely.
I don't give a shit what you say. So, yeah, what an amazing game time for Cleveland. Just the city is on fucking fire right now because we're in the playoffs. And this is great. You know, I gave Stefanski and Barry a couple shots this year, but I'm taking that shit all back. You better sign these fuckers long term. That's 2 years in the playoffs with these guys and with a decimated fucking team of nobodies. You know? And a quarterback off the couch. So let's sign those two guys to long-term contracts. They're young guys, smart guys. I don't give a shit.
Yes, sir.
I take back my bad comments on them. And also, Joe Flacco. Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Joe
Thank you.
Flacco.
Joe
mania.
Flacco, he's our hero, man. He's like the biggest hero in Cleveland right now. There was a video of him going into Dunkin' Donuts in Cleveland. And people just swarming him and chanting his name and applauding him. I applaud him, too. Who would think that we'd be praising Joe Flacco? Are you kidding me? He was our biggest enemy for so long, but he's a hero. He's brought a maturity to that quarterback position we haven't had in years, man. Since Bernie fucking Kosar, let's face it.
Yeah, true.
And you know, the culture is totally changed in that city right now because we're in the playoffs. So I just want to say thank you, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
thank you, Joe
baby.
Flacco. Thank you, Stefanski and Andrew Barry. And, you know, Haslam, too. I know that guy, you know, everybody has their issues. But Haslam put the money forth to get this team in order. That's all I got for an opening statement. Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Love it, man.
You're going to go right into offense then?
Yeah, we'll go right into offense,
Wow.
man. You know, we've said so much about Joe Flacco. That's great. But I want to bring up Njoku, the Chief.
The Chief,
That's
baby.
right, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby.
He's been on this team 5 years, man. I just realized this. 5 years, and he's been basically non-existent. There were times we wanted him out the door, basically, or thought he should be cut or traded. Are you shitting me? It just took a real quarterback to get this guy the ball and show that he is a fucking rock star in Cleveland. David Njoku, the Chief. And I just want to say on offense, too, this past weekend, what a great performance. Elijah Moore, I hope you're okay, brother. It really sucks.
Get better soon, brother.
He was on his way to probably a 200-yard game with Joe Flacco because, he caught that touchdown. I mean, he was just on fire that night in his connection with Joe Flacco. So Elijah Moore, I saw today they're encouraging him to retire after this hit.
Brutal hit.
Oh my God, that sucks.
Brutal.
It was a clean hit. I will say it was just a normal tackle. It's just the way he fell on his head. But Elijah Moore, man, what another huge loss to this team. I don't know how this team keeps recovering week after week after week from all the injuries and that we've had on offense and defense. But they do. But the offense was awesome. We did enough. I just want one more thing. I want this offense to play 4 fucking quarters. It seemed like toward the end of the second quarter, they stopped. They basically stopped. They got a field goal the second half. But it's kind of like they took their foot off the gas. You can't. You seen that in yesterday. What was that game? 56 to fucking the Ravens. I mean, seriously, if we were playing the Ravens, you can't take your foot off the gas. So let's just keep this offense rolling every game, the whole game.
Agreed. 4 quarters.
Go ahead there, Z-Man.
Well, offensively, 37-20 victory for the Cleveland Browns Thursday night to clinch a playoff spot. And you're correct. But Flacco threw for 309 yards, had almost 300 yards the first half. And then the second half, maybe 9 yards. Yeah, we got to put, I think they kind of figured that the Jets were crippled and with Simeon at quarterback, and they were just going to, it was done pretty much. But they kind of sleptwalked literally through the second half. And there was even a video of Joe. Looks like he's nodding off a little bit, which is funny because but that's Joe Flacco, man. That's just his swagger.
We don't care what he does. He makes up for all his mistakes every game.
309 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Almost 300 yards pass. It's insane. We've never seen it. I've never seen that. But we came out and we put our foot in their ass, dude, and we really did. But like A-Dog said, we got to keep our foot on the gas and keep our foot in their ass for 4 quarters. Right. And let's go to the receiving, man. The receiving was, as A-Dog mentioned, the Chief, 134 fucking yards is insane to me, man. Yeah. But not only that, I've been doing this now lately since we got Joe Flacco, and I'm going to read them off. The Chief. Ford actually had 2 catches, beautiful touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, and the one was where he fucking willed his way in. He wasn't going to be denied. Nope. So you got the Chief, Ford. You got Moore, Akins, Bryant, Tillman, 7 different fucking receivers, man. And we've never there's games that I'm looking at A-Dog in the third quarter. I'm going to say, when are we going to get the ball to Njoku? Or when are we going to throw to a wide? A-Dog many times says, when are we going to throw to a fucking wide receiver downfield? Yeah. No worries now. No worries. We have a quarterback. And I want to give a shout out, too, because last game I was kind of skeptical. The running back core, baby. Yeah. Woo! You shitting me? Ford, 64 yards. Kareem Hunt, 31 yards. Strong Jr., 29. And Joe Cool had 3 yards coming in. So Joe. As a team, baby, that's over 100 yards, and that's all you can ask for is a committee, running back by committee. You get your yards, you get your catches too, Ford, with the 2 touchdowns, and wow. That's all I can say with the offense is they brought a lot of energy early. They knew that crowd was hyped up. Then there wasn't going to be a letdown, that they were going to put on a fucking show, as it was a whiteout in Cleveland. What a show. What an performance. Awesome. And the Cleveland Browns right now just keep rolling and rolling along, baby. We're 11-5. Let's get that 12th win, baby.
Let's keep going. Yeah, man, I loved it. And I love the white uniforms, too.
History.
I think they've lost once in them or whatever and won twice. 3 times.
To the Monday night game against Pittsburgh. But why are you wearing those on the fucking road anyway? Fuck that. I know. Keep those at home.
Yeah, I love the white uniforms, though, for, an alternative. It's great. Okay, so defense. What else can I say about defense? Schwartz, swag, man. Jim Schwartz, he's just had this D since day one, on their fucking toes and just smothering offenses from day one. I love Schwartz. What a huge fucking signing that was for them to bring Schwartz in. They needed that. Because Stefanski, now you can tell that Stefanski last year got to a point where he had to worry about everything. He had to worry about offense, defense. Because it was a fucking mess. This year he brought in a fucking star coach in Jim Schwartz. And he just took that defense, and Stefanski doesn't have to worry about any of that bullshit. He stands there and just reads his stupid menu, even though I love it now. And he concentrates on offense, and you see what happens. And also, I love Schwartz. You know, Garrett, man, God bless Myles Garrett, playing through all the injury. I mean, you can't even tell. He's had a bad shoulder since I don't know week what. He's been hurt, but he's playing through it, and he's a freaking stud and a star. Myles Garrett, thank you for keeping our defense kicking ass in every game. And then you know what? And then I have to say, defense also, we've had our share of injuries this year, and Schwartz is another guy that's just grabbed guys off the bench. He's grabbed them off the practice squad. Woo! And he's grabbed them off the fucking street and throwing them in there. And whoever he puts in there just performs. So this defense, kick ass. Woo! Love it. Schwartz D.
Love it.
Go ahead there, Z-Man. What do you got on
As
D?
A-Dog said, Schwartzwagen full effect again on Thursday night, baby.
Hell yeah.
And, Myles Garrett, welcome back to the sack club as he got a sack Thursday night against the Jets.
Yeah,
and
man.
He draws a lot of attention, which opens up Desarius Smith and all the other guys. But a guy I want to bring in, and this time, and really, Taki with 11 tackles.
That's right, man.
Woo! How about 11
Love it.
fucking tackles? He's been on 5 assisted tackles. Jock, 7 tackles, 4 assisted tackles. How about just the gang tackling? They're helping each out. The brothers helping another brother tackle. There's no more trying to, like, maybe I'll bump them out of bounds. They're tackling and they're hitting. They're hitting, man. Newsome and Harris. And as A-Dog said, you plug guys in. There's Ward missed some games. Newsome struggled a little bit at the position, but then he, Agent Zero, man, he just comes and brings it every game. And as A-Dog said, there's a guy I want to give a big shout out to is D'Anthony Bell, number 37.
Bell, man.
Because he is absolutely balling. Anthony Bell. And David Bell on the offense, Anthony Bell on the defense, baby. But yeah, that defense right now, I wouldn't want to play it in the playoffs. If you're having to play against this defense, it's going to be an epic fucking battle. Epic. Because we're on a collision course with Baltimore. Absolutely.
Ultimately, it's probably going to be Baltimore.
Both those teams right now are in my opinion, from watching Sunday's games, the 2 best teams, maybe in the whole fucking NFL, man. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
the
Who would have thought that?
Ravens are at another level, too. I mean, they're just out of their minds right now. Yeah, man. I love what you said about all the defense, man. They're great defense. Okay, we're going to special teams. This is my favorite part because I'm sick about special teams. Special teams is basically non-existent now. I mean, we lost Dustin Hopkins, so our field goal kicker, oh my God. They better get somebody, or hopefully Dustin Hopkins is ready for the playoffs, because if we don't have a solid field goal kicker, we're kind of effed. And I think special teams will hurt us in the playoffs, dude. We've got no fucking return. I don't know what. Fair catch, let it roll out of bounds, let it roll into the end zone. That's all this special teams has done. We need somebody to grab that ball and get us some freaking yardage. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs against really good teams, catching it at the 10 ain't going to work. We're going to be punting a lot. It's not going to work, I'm telling you, when we play these heavy-duty teams in the playoffs. So I don't know what it's going to take. It hasn't happened all year, and I can't foresee it happening even now, but they really need to fix special teams. It's disgusting to me. That's my take on it. I actually got nothing else on special teams. There's nothing to note. Nothing, other than just bad special teams. Bad.
Well, I have a different take on it, kind of.
Go ahead. Oh, because is it the turnover thing?
Because, yeah, they did get a turnover, but with losing our kicker, Bo and Hopkins, I thought Riley Patterson and Matt Hack did a decent job, coming in out of the nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They kind of, obviously, you know what, the special teams without Hopkins in there is going to be a little different because he's money. But Riley Patterson made that field goal in the second half to put us at 37. Which pretty much, we were already clinching that game anyway, but it kind of put it out of reach. And I think special teams, they plugged in 2 guys off the street pretty much, and they performed not great, but they did what they had to do. They did their job, and we won the game anyway. So the special teams.
All right.
Is what it is right now.
It is what it is.
And we're not going to have big returns with Porsche, and we're not going to, it's just not going to happen.
0.
So, but that's why we have Joe Flacco to lead us down the field. We need big drives, take time off the clock. Fuck it, man. Score touchdowns.
Yep.
Fuck the field goals anyway. You're a big one, A-Dog. Touchdowns win champions.
Touchdowns. And inside there, 35-ish. Go for it on 4th down and go for 2 points. What the hell?
Yep.
At this point, Cleveland Browns, with all the injuries and what happened this year, originally you were expected to be in the playoffs and whatever, but they didn't expect it after Chubb went down and what the fuck, Watson went down. They didn't expect us to be anywhere. So just go for it. Go for it. But yeah, special teams is shit to me. Okay, here we go. Hero Clown.
Yeah, baby. Woo! Go ahead, A-Dog.
All right, I'll go. So my hero of the game is Elijah Moore. All right.
Yeah, baby. Good call.
Amari Cooper went down. He didn't play in this game. And then Elijah Moore came in, and Flacco obviously should have a connection with him from the New York Jets when they played together, and he did. And it was awesome. Elijah Moore was just knocking it dead. Unfortunately, he got injured, and it really sucks, man. This team just can't catch a fucking break with their stars. What is it? Because Elijah Moore, he could have probably had over 200 yards in this game.
Close,
I believe.
for sure.
I believe 100%, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, whatever, if he would have stayed on the field. But he got hurt, son of a bitch. I just wish, I don't know who their strength and conditioning coach is, but get on the fucking ball and strengthen these guys. But I don't think that had anything to do with it. It was a clean tackle. It was just a normal tackle. It's how he fell. So Elijah Moore, you're my hero for this game, and you're just a hero in general for Cleveland now, because that was awesome to help us win that and clinch that playoff. My fucking clown of the game, here it is, and it goes to the New York Jets, Robert Saleh. You're a fucking clown, dude. I'm surprised he hasn't been fucking fired till now. I don't know why. He was just a lifeless nothing on that sideline for the Jets. He was not. Every time they showed him, he just had a blank stare on his face, no emotion. I didn't see him talk to one coach or player, or at least when they were showing him.
He just had the stone look on his face.
He had a stone,
I can't wait to get the fuck
look.
home.
He didn't do shit. Robert Saleh, you're a fucking clown. You got to be ousted out of New York. You're a joke. I don't give a shit if Rodgers loves you as a coach and wants to keep you there. I'd say, fuck you. We're getting a new coach. Somebody with some balls, some fire. Somebody with some idea what to do in these situations. So, Robert Saleh, you're a fucking clown. There you go. Who's your hero clown then?
All right, A-Dog, those are great. My hero, or heroes, is a couple. I got a couple that were showed up and showed out.
Show out.
I love showing out.
I love showing out. What did we show
First
out?
is Jerome Ford, man.
Yeah, man. I
Wow.
love Jerome Ford.
64 yards on the ground, 57 receiving, 2 touchdowns. And Elijah Moore got hurt, and he said, put it on my fucking back. I'll score some points. And that one where Flacco rolled out and hit him on the run, and he just barreled into the fucking end zone. You can't teach that shit.
No.
That's just big balls, baby. Big balls playing. And my second hero is the offensive line.
Yeah.
All we heard about the Jets, they were out of the playoff mix pretty much. They were eliminated. But their defense, all we heard about is Sauce Gardner and their defense and the fucking defense and the O-line. Congratulate with Wyatt Teller, Batonio, right. Man, holding
awesome
in
team,
that whole first half,
effort.
man. No, Flacco had to roll out a couple times, but it was money for that offensive line, man. That's it. Give it up for the Cleveland Browns,
all right, man. Love
what a team. And my clown this week.
You got a clown.
It's not in my game, but I'm gonna.
Oh, another game.
Yes, it is.
All right, good. Let's hear
the fucking Lions Cowboys. Brad Allen, call this asshole out. Fire him, NFL. You fucked the Lions. The guy said he didn't report. And what's even more fucked up is they say Dan Campbell, the coaches meet with the refs the night before the game, and so they go over, well, this is what to look for. I'm going to do a trick play here. I might go for 2 to win the game. I'm going to have an eligible lineman. So they already knew going in that if the Lions had a chance to win it on a 2-point conversion, they were going to do it to a lineman. And they still flubbed the fucking thing, and they fucked him. And everybody's blaming Dan Campbell for, you could have just then kicked the extra point. He was so irate. He was so fucking. I don't think he was thinking straight. He said, "Fuck it, keep going for it. Maybe we fucking get it." It didn't happen. But Dan Campbell, you got balls of steel. And Lions Browns is going to be an epic fucking Super Bowl, baby.
That would be
nobody thought would ever happen.
That would be awesome.
Woo! I said it in August. 1957 was the last time they played for a world championship. The Lions won. But I'm telling you, it's going to happen because these two, the Lions to me are still the best. They fucking beat the Cowboys, man. Between the Eagles, and I don't believe in the 49ers either. So I believe Detroit and Cleveland are going to meet in this epic Super Bowl.
Right on.
All right, A-Dog.
Killer. Here we go.
All right, I got one.
Z-Man's megaphone play of the game.
This goes out to our father, yes,
all right,
who made us Browns fans, man. And this was special to me. This moment of the fucking Jets game was probably one of the most special moments. You know, Baker running for that first down against a Steelers team that was sitting everybody for us to get in the playoffs was fucking epic too, man. That was emotional. But this one to me, this is the megaphone play of the year for the Cleveland Browns, unless we win the Super Bowl. But let's hit it. All right. 4th and 1 for the Jets. 8 seconds left on the clock. Simeon takes the snap. Pass is caught. He's to the 15. Tackled by Jock. 3, 2, 1. That's it. The Browns are going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Celebrate, Cleveland! Woo! Celebrate! Cleveland! Woo! That's my megaphone play of the year,
That's
man.
awesome.
Woo!
How about those guys beating on the metal fucking guardrail?
Man.
All game long.
I fucking loved it.
It was disrupting the broadcast. I know.
Al Michaels even mentioned it about they keep banging, but I fucking love it.
I love it.
Let's do it. Woo! Let's go, Browns!
Yeah, it was like a big metal
Loved
grate or
it,
something they were
loved it.
beating on. That was awesome. All right, so here we go. I got my gold star.
A-Dog's gold star of the game, baby.
That's right. I get a gold star. And my gold star of the game is the Chief, David Njoku.
Love it.
This guy, man, he's
From the U, baby.
I can't believe it. He's been on this team this many years, and he's only produced now since really Flacco's come in, man. It's disgusting that they haven't used this guy more. We haven't had a quarterback that can get him the damn ball. So, David Njoku, you are a star, a hero. I loved after the game he went up into the stands. Most of the players did.
Yes, they did.
And fraternized with all the fans and got them all hyped up and were high-fiving and signing autographs. David Njoku even grabbed some old beer out of a fucking... out of somebody's... holder in their chair and drank it. I'm like, oh God, that's gross, but that's so great. His spirit and his heart and what he's brought to this team this year is amazing. So Njoku, we love you. You're my gold star.
Chief, baby.
That's right.
And he's burned. Think about the games he played. He was burned, dude.
I know.
Burned his hands and face, and he's still he played the next game. He didn't miss any time.
He's
the Chief, man.
He's one tough son of a bitch, and we love him in Cleveland. Njoku, you better just sign him for the rest of his career there. Him and Flacco, damn it. And I'm going to close out by saying this, man. You know, Flacco, what he's meant to this team, this city, these fans so far this year after what, 5 games?
5 games.
He's the biggest hero since Bernie Kosar, as far as I'm concerned, and the best quarterback Cleveland's ever had in my lifetime since 1972. So Cleveland signed this guy. However long he wants to play, just sign him. I don't give a shit about Deshaun Watson. I don't give a shit about $230 million. It's unfortunate. You know, Deshaun, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be it or that or the guy, even after this year, even when he comes back. He's not going to be the same. It's years out of the game. He's fucking rusty. He's hurt. Who knows? That shoulder may never be the same. Sign Joe Flacco.
Love it.
Long term. And then what else did I got here? I got really nothing else. You know, I'm just, again, special teams. The return game's disgusting. I think that's going to hurt us in the playoffs. But who knows? Maybe with our offense and defense enough, we'll get through these games and get to the bowl. That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I got to say.
Love it.
Go Browns.
Go Browns,
Go ahead,
baby.
close out there, Z-Man.
All right. First off, let's get Cooper healthy, man. We're going to need him. Elijah Moore, we're very unsure of as far as that. But his inspiration, what the team he's done for the team, will carry us. And what Coach Stefanski's done,
yeah. I'm
not arguing anything. We've lost so much over the year, and he's just dialed it in. We're like as I mentioned weeks ago, we're a puzzle, man. And every week we haven't. This ain't the same team from training camp that they all worked out. And what they're doing is uncharted waters. The first football team to start 4 different quarterbacks to make the playoffs. The Cleveland Browns.
Right on, man.
That goes with Coach Stefanski, man. Woo. That goes exactly what he said. Next man for your brother, man. We fight for the brothers, man. And I want to give a shout out to all the Cleveland Browns fans and Dog Nation.
All right.
How about them? Standing in. This was a roller coaster of a season, finished off with a playoff appearance. We don't know how far we're going to go. You know, that's because we're going to, the competition now, everything gets elevated. Well, I know we beat everybody in the South. I know we did that. But Lawrence was hurt at the time. Stroud didn't play for Houston. And the Colts I don't believe the Colts will win. So I think we're either going to go to Houston or Jacksonville. And C.J. Stroud Sunday said, I'm fucking back. Yeah. And they did. They played well. So it's definitely a different animal in the playoffs, man. How far we go, it doesn't matter. Because we got Joe Flacco,
yeah,
baby.
The hero.
And it doesn't matter because
Super
this
Joe.
Season's a success.
Yes,
we lost Chubb 6 quarters into the season. We lost Watson, multiple offensive linemen, defensive players. Ward didn't play. It was and Cooper didn't play Thursday. Yeah. Elijah Moore got hurt. People step up and they fight for their brother. And the Cleveland Browns are in the playoffs, baby. Let's go. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Playoffs.
Yeah. Playoffs. All right, everybody.
Like and subscribe, man.
That's right. Like, subscribe, Dog Pound Rants. This show is whatever. This is the post game, but we're going to do the preview game for next week. It'll be Friday night. Check it out, 7 p.m.
Also, with the holidays and the Browns' schedule, I haven't been doing many shout-outs. I'll get back to that next week, I promise. And I do respond to a lot of the comments out there. Thank you for that, man.
Yeah,
Believe Land is alive.
Believe Land.
And we're going to the fucking playoffs! Woo!